Hello and welcome. This is the YouTube Historian. Today, we are taking a trip back to a time before gaming YouTube was a thing, before retro gaming became a widely celebrated culture. There was one man, one camera, and an unfiltered rage against bad video games. James Rolfe, better known as the Angry Video Game Nerd, pioneered an entire genre of gaming entertainment. But who is the man behind the character? How did a filmmaker with a passion for horror movies become one of YouTube's first major gaming icons? Few internet personalities have stood the test of time quite like James Rolfe, the Angry Video Game Nerd. What started as a simple joke among friends has become one of the longest-running and most beloved gaming review shows in YouTube history. But behind the scenes, James' journey has been one of relentless creativity, challenges, and adaptation. Today, we'll explore his rise to fame, his biggest struggles, and how he changed gaming content forever. James Rolfe was born in 1980, growing up in a time when home video cameras were just becoming affordable. Like many kids of the 80s, he was drawn to the magic of movies. But unlike most kids, he didn't just watch them, he made them. Armed with a VHS camcorder, James started creating short films as early as elementary school. He wasn't just playing around, he was meticulously crafting stories, making his own special effects, and editing tape to tape in an era where video editing software wasn't even an option. Horror and sci-fi were his biggest inspirations. He devoured movies like Godzilla, Evil Dead, and Friday the 13th, taking notes on how filmmakers used practical effects. He even created his own monster movies, complete with homemade costumes and stop-motion animation. His parents, recognizing his passion, encouraged him, an early sign that James wasn't just another kid with a camera, but a filmmaker in the making. James took his passion to the next level by studying film at the University of the Arts in Philadelphia. Unlike many aspiring directors who aimed for big-budget Hollywood productions, James was drawn to the raw, DIY style of indie filmmaking. During this time, he created dozens of short films, many of which reflected his love for horror, monsters, and special effects. But filmmaking wasn't just a hobby, it was his identity. In 2000, he launched Cinemassacre.com, a personal website where he could showcase his work. The site was filled with horror reviews, video projects, and film retrospectives, a precursor to what would later become the Cinemassacre YouTube channel. But before Angry Video Game Nerd ever existed, James made something else. Something that would unintentionally set the stage for his future as a gaming icon. One day, in 2004, James recorded a comedic rant about Castlevania II, Simon's Quest. It was never meant to be a public project, just something he made for fun. But when a friend uploaded the video to YouTube in 2006, it went viral. Suddenly, James found himself at the center of a growing internet phenomenon. Fueled by word of mouth and a growing retro gaming community, the series exploded in popularity. Soon, James was reviewing infamous titles like Back to the Future, Friday the 13th, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Each episode featuring his signature blend of over-the-top rage, comedy, and nostalgia. As AVGN gained traction, James expanded his brand under the banner of Cinemassacre, producing movie reviews, retrospectives, and Halloween horror marathons like Monster Madness. His love for cinema was always at the forefront, and fans appreciated how his channel wasn't just about gaming, it was a celebration of pop culture. During this time, he also brought in friends and collaborators, one of the most notable being Kyle Justin. With AVGN taking off, James needed a theme song, something that captured the absurdity of these awful games. Together, they created the now iconic AVGN theme song, with its catchy melody and lyrics that perfectly set the tone for each episode. He wasn't just the musician, he made frequent appearances in AVGN episodes, playing everything from guitar guy to comedic side characters. Their collaboration helped shape the identity of AVGN, reinforcing that this was more than just a review show. It was a full-blown production with skits, running gags, and personality. While most fans know James Rolfe as the foul-mouthed, beer-chugging Angry Video Game Nerd, there's another side to his creativity that often goes overlooked. Board James. Launched in 2009, this series was a deep dive into the board games of the past, with James and his friends playing and reviewing everything from classics like Monopoly to obscure and ridiculous games like Fireball Island. But Board James wasn't just a review show. Unlike AVGN, which followed a consistent formula, Board James evolved into something much darker and more ambitious. At first, it seemed like a light-hearted, comedic take on childhood board games, but as the series progressed, a hidden storyline began to emerge. In later episodes, we see James question his own existence, hinting that the entire series might be taking place in his mind. Characters like Bootsy and Mike Matei start appearing inconsistently, their identities shifting, leading fans to theorize that Board James is trapped in some kind of endless loop or alternate reality. The final episodes took an almost psychological horror approach, blurring the line between fantasy and reality in a way that left fans stunned. By 2012, James set his sights on something even bigger, a full-length angry video game nerd movie. It was his dream project, blending everything he loved: film, special effects, and storytelling. The movie was a massive undertaking, funded through crowdfunding and years of hard work. The film was released in 2014, and while opinions were mixed, it was a testament to James' dedication. Few YouTubers could say they turned an internet show into a full-fledged Hollywood-style production. However, the project took a toll on him. Years of work left him exhausted, and upon returning to regular AVGN episodes, it was clear he was looking for a balance between his passion and personal life. With success comes scrutiny. Over the years, James faced criticism from fans who felt that AVGN episodes had declined in quality. The biggest controversy came in the late 2010s, when Cinemassacre partnered with Screenwave Media, a company that helped manage production. Some fans believed that James was no longer writing his own scripts, accusing the channel of using ghostwriters. This controversy came to a head in 2021, when a leaked script suggested that some episodes were written by Screenwave staff instead of James himself. Many longtime fans felt the show had lost its original voice. James addressed these concerns, stating that while Screenwave had helped with editing and production, he still had creative control over AVGN. But by this point, it was clear AVGN was no longer the same one-man passion project it once was. Despite the ups and downs, James Rolfe's impact on gaming and YouTube culture is undeniable. AVGN paved the way for channels like JonTron, Scott the Woz, and The Completionist. His ability to turn retro gaming nostalgia into entertainment changed the landscape of online content forever. Today, James continues to make AVGN episodes, albeit at a slower pace. He's shifted focus towards family, personal projects, and film reviews, but his love for gaming remains. The nerd may not be as angry as he once was, but his legacy as a pioneer of internet gaming content is cemented. The nerd never truly retires, he just levels up. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, stay safe, and see you in the next one.